we go. Hello and welcome. We're doing something a little bit different today. I am going to be doing some mini painting. It's just one of those kinds of days where we just want to make sure that we're having a nice cozy day. And it's been raining here at the moment, so I want to make sure that I'm having a good day. I'm just fiddling at the moment, just making sure that we've got some nice music going at the moment. It doesn't seem too bad, so let's go. Let's get into it. Got my I'm telling you all about it. See if I can a little bit, but looks about where we can do it. Because if I'm bringing this up, unfortunately, I can't see too much detail. But that's okay, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunately, because I am using, what am I using? I'm using an iPhone for it at the moment, for our, actual camera. It's about as good as the setup as we can get. So we're just kind of having to deal with it as it is. Alright. Got my water set up. Now I want to, these bits here, you can't really see it too well, unfortunately. Not too bad if I put it down a little bit, but like it's also very tricky to kind of see it. Even if I'm bringing it up, it seems to be a bit blurry, which is not fun, but that's okay. So I want to try and define the green bits on it a little bit more. I'm just gonna have to try and find a color that I can be able to do that. Because like I have this, so shake it up a bit. I have this, which is an amazing color, which I have done on my my radar, I believe it was. Let me just grab it and so I can show it off. It is a little bit dusty. You will have to forgive me. But as you can see, I need to dust it bad. But as you can see, the Tesseract glow really accentuated it. It looks really beautiful. I'm quite happy with that. I think it's quite pretty. Whereas like with these guys, they're not quite as glowy. Like you can see the difference between the two of them. It's not showing off as much. But these guys, it shows off quite well, especially on the ship. So I think I'm gonna have to go with that Tesseract. It just seems to look better, the technical color. Because I've actually finally got a shelf up so I can display them. So I've been making an effort to actually put them up. Now, where is my layer one? Got some fancy paintbrushes. Alright. There you go. We need that fine line brush. So get this ready. I'll have to get a better setup for this if I want to continue doing this, which I like. We'll see how it goes. It's just one of those days where I want to enjoy some painting. I'm terrible at painting, but like I quite enjoy it. That's not where I wanted it to go. I don't know, it might look okay though. Sorry, I'm just, oh, didn't mean to bump that. Yeah, I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll see how it goes. The Tesseract. A lot of my colors are very old. I've had them for quite a while. No, it's fine. I like this just to kind of add that little bit of a glowing effect. I think that's quite nice. And like, especially on these bits, it can add quite a nice glow to them. Damn, it's not wanting to stay open. There we go. It's being silly. Just gently painting it. I'm also not able to wear my glasses at the moment, which kind of sucks. It makes it a bit hard. Sorry, my camera quality is not the best. Eventually we might get something that will work a little bit better, but see what we can do about that. At the moment we're just kind of working with what we've got, and going from there. This is working alright, all things considered though. I was not quite sure how this was gonna go, but it's working okay. I like when things work out nicely. And I'm doing it piece by piece, because like last time I tried to do these, I had them completely built before I painted them, and it created quite a lot of headaches. Like this is only my second set that I'm painting, because I did have, what was it? It was other Drukharis. Just because I like the look of them. Now I'm not a player. I just enjoy. I enjoy painting and collecting them. I find it quite fun. But I had another Drukhari set, but they got broken because I had nowhere to put them, which is obviously not a good idea. Definitely recommend making sure you have somewhere safe to put them before you start painting. But I mean, you know, lesson learnt. Also, like when I first did it, my kids were still very, very young at the time, so they were like, "Oh, new toys to play with." It's like, no, not new toys, not new toys. This is Mum's sanity. Please don't touch them. But they had fun playing with them, I suppose. I've recently gotten my son into building Gundams. He's really been enjoying it. And we have some Gundams as well, so maybe at one point we might even do a Gundam stream where we build them. That sounds fun. I quite enjoy building Gundams. It's nice and relaxing. I like this kind of stuff because it's nice and relaxing. And it's just one of those kinds of days. So we just want to chill. just kind of exist. Didn't go well. I like how that turned out. The rest is okay, but that bit on the side was a bit... yeah, it was a bit funny. I think using the Tesseract glow... What even is it? Yeah, it is Tesseract glow. The technical Tesseract glow is a nice addition to it. Gives it that blam. I don't even know. It's just really nice. Plus, I'm not sure if y'all have noticed, but I kind of like the color green. Even my hair IRL is green. I remove pants that have like biohazard symbols on them that are also black and green. I saw it was a little while ago, but I saw somebody who had painted it was a Drukhari ship. Drukhari ship. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but they painted it and it was so gorgeous because they did like a white base with some really nice pink accents on it, and it was really quite gorgeous. And like, I'm very much sticking to where the box kind of shows us what it looks like, but I think maybe sometime in the future we might get a little bit creative. We have the entire combat patrol to do, so we might get a bit creative with some of them. I'm not sure yet. Like, this is by far not going to be the best. There are definitely better painters than I am. But, you know what? We're just here to enjoy it. We're here to just chill out and relax. And not get too frustrated with things not working right. Because God knows it won't always work out the way we want. Alright, I think this one's kind of pretty much done glowy wise. Maybe a little bit more on the top here. Give it some nice edging. There we go. On this side too. My hands are very shaky today, so I do apologize. But my hands are a little bit shaky. You know what? It's all good. All good. Alright, I think he is done for that bottom part. At least for the green. I don't want to add too much. I don't want it to be too busy. Now, this one, you can see the green a little bit better. I think I just painted this one a little bit nicer. I think I might just do a little bit of a light brushing over this one. I think this might be the way to go though, because like you can see here that I've gotten some white on it. Not some white. I think it was the Xandri dust that I got onto it, because that's what I've used for here. It was the Xandri dust, so that's some of that's gotten on it. Which is fine. It's just a little bit of wear and tear. It's okay. It's not looking too bad. Like, you can't really notice it unless you look really close. So it's not too bad. It's okay. We're gonna kind of just go with it. We're gonna run with it. Hope you're all having a good day though, wherever you may be. Having a nice chill day or night. I'm not sure what time zones are where, but this is just, it's morning for me at the moment. I'm living in Australia. And glowy back knees. And this is one thing that I like. I very much like about painting Warhammer minis is that it's kind of just whatever you want. Like for myself, I just at the moment we're just copying, we're kind of getting a feel for how we like doing things. I do need to get some top coat for it, just to be able to actually seal them in, make sure that they're not gonna get too dusty and worn down. I saw one person on TikTok. It was quite amazing what they do, because they do restorations of old ones, and they're absolutely like, watching his process is really interesting for how he does it. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start, because like this guy manages to strip like literally everything down, just back down to the base grey, and then repaints it all and really breathes some life back into it, and it's absolutely amazing to see happen. But I'm just like, there's no fucking way I'd be able to do that without fucking it up. Like, credit to him, he does an amazing job. I just, I personally couldn't do it. I mean, fuck, I struggle with, fine details as it is. Alright, let's add some glowy bits to the top. Very slight glowy bits up here. I have, pretty much all of the colours, that they recommend, and I'm very lucky too, because in town we have a game store that has an entire wall just dedicated to paints for the minis. If I'm ever needing one, I can just go down and grab it. But yeah, sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming. But yeah, the game store is amazing. That's where I actually got my very first set from. I had a, it was one of the really big ones. Big ogre dude with like a guy that was riding on top of him. It was really cool, but again, another one that just got broken from negligence. But like, this one I actually, this set that I'm currently painting was part of the Christmas giveaway that Games Workshop did. I was one of the very lucky winners who got to choose a combat patrol unit to actually go and get delivered to me as part of their Christmas present. And that was not expecting it, because like I didn't even realize that they were running it or that I was eligible, because the way that they did it was anyone who had bought from their site just went in for the raffle for it. So I wasn't expecting it, and I hadn't, because I had only ever purchased paints from them because I couldn't get them locally. I don't remember which paint it was, but couldn't get it locally because they had ran out. Oh gosh, you can see how much I'm shaking. But yeah, like I had no idea that was going on, and it was really bad because I got the email. And I emailed them back, and I'm just like, oh, like, is this actually legit? Like, is this actually Games Workshop? So I was very concerned, because it's got a thing being like, yo, you won. And obviously, I'm a bit skeptical of anything that comes through that's just like, you won this thing. And I'm like, but did I? Like, is this legit? And like, there was a little bit of a back and forth. It turns out it was legit, and that was just me being a little bit paranoid. Yeah, it's looking a lot nicer. And I apologized to the dude, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was just being very skeptical. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to accept something and then have it turn out to be, you know, something that somebody had just been like scamming people. I was very concerned about it. Oh no, I already painted him. It's you. I'll line them up properly. Yeah, like I genuinely was concerned about it because I was like, oh shit, like is this for real? And turns out yes it was. So that was exciting. It was a little bit scary to find out, but I mean, I'm happy I got a combat patrol that I can now paint. So I'm just gonna step away for just one moment, and then I just need to grab a drink, but then we'll keep painting. Alrighty, sorry about that. Welcome, Ben. Yeah, I mean, I've got to I've got to get up for the kids in the mornings and take them to school, and take my partner to work as well, so I don't really get much of a choice. I hope your morning's doing alright though. Oh, we've got a kitty cat screaming at me already. No, miss, we don't. Ow! Ow. Oh, yes. No, not for me. I couldn't do that. I remember even being in high school, because like I did circus when I was in high school, and if I was tired in the mornings, god, that was absolute hell. Fuck that, teaching people in the mornings when you're tired. Why are you sitting there? One of my cats has decided that she wants attention, and she's currently climbing on my desk, so you may see a cat tail at some point. Can we not? There she is. She's made her appearance. Excuse me. Back up. Oh dear. Alright, come on. You're in the way. Oh, you are so needy. So needy. Hello. You've made your appearance on stream the first time. You're gonna sit there and behave while I paint? Yes, she's very curious and very needy. Apparently I am her favorite person at the moment. I was out the front this morning when I was coming home, and she was sitting on the front windowsill being like, "Mum, you're home!" Just screaming at me through the glass. So needy. But she's gorgeous. She's just a big baby, aren't you? She's a gorgeous cat. Yeah, that's my, I can't see very well. This one's my wedding band. And this one I got off my parents when I was 18. I had my engagement ring that was really, really pretty, but the stones come out somewhere in the bedroom and I can't find it. So I'm gonna have to find it and, try and set it back in. There's a very, very beautiful onyx one. Miss, no cat ears up. You are making this very difficult. This is what I normally have to deal with. She's just so needy. Actually no. All up in total, we actually got really lucky. We, including both of our wedding bands and the engagement ring, I think it was like 150 for all three. That was really fucking cheap. You've got fluff on your nose. Where'd you get the fluff on your nose from? What are you doing? We have a cat trying to get attention. You might see her face in a moment. She's trying to... You can see her ears. Yeah, we actually got our rings online. Although we had to get a replacement for my partners for Stix's because it fucking broke. Because they're I was really impressed that it did break because what was it? It was, oh shit, I can't remember what metal it's made from. I can't remember because like my partner's got a silver allergy, like silver and gold. They can't have like pure metals because it makes their eczema break out. So we went with something that was not going to cause that, but I can't remember what metal it was. Oh, please stop digging your nails in. Yeah, 150. Oh, you know what? I was playing a game a while ago. It was Dinkum, which is like the Australian version of Animal Crossing. And I was so upset that they didn't use dollary-doos for their currency. It was such a missed opportunity. They used dinks, and dinks is fine. It might have been titanium. I can't remember. If I asked my partner, they'd probably remember, but I can't. Yeah, dinks wasn't too bad, but they missed an opportunity, really. Although that game was wild, like... The wombats were able to shoot fireballs at you. That was fucking scary when I worked that out. Did not appreciate that. Oh my god, you are such a baby. She's currently laying with her belly up on my lap, trying to make bickies on my shirt, and it's causing her a bit of problems because she keeps sliding. I think it's funny though. You are purring so loud. You just want all the attention, don't you? Man, if they actually stayed still and stayed in a nice place, I'd set up a cat cam, but they move around too much. Although the other one doesn't. One of them doesn't. She has her bed and she is set and doesn't give a fuck about what anybody else is doing. There you go. I've rearranged so that you're more comfortable. Are you happy, cat? Got your fur everywhere now. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, wombats are terrifying, as it is. Like, they can flip freaking cars. They're scary motherfuckers. And then Dinkum was just like, nah, let's make it worse. Let's make them literal beings from hell. Because they weren't bad enough as it was. Terrifying. It's just like, kangaroos, man. Kangaroos get so fucking buff. If you ever see a kangaroo in a dam, though, do not fucking get in, because they will wreck your day. Saw one of those videos where there was a kangaroo. Somebody had filmed a kangaroo that was in a dam. They're like, what should I do? And I'm like, you walk the fuck away. You don't go near that kangaroo. That kangaroo will literally eat you alive. Absolutely mental, our animals. I'm really keen to see how they go with the because they're looking at bringing back the Tassie tiger, sorry. Oh yeah, it's just like back where I grew up, there was quite a lot of kangaroos, and I had to go out and get my friend, and she lived out of town. So I was driving out there, and I had to message her, and I'm like, I'm gonna be a few late because there was a whole mob of big reds just sitting on the fucking road, and that was the road that I needed to go on. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to just wait for these guys to move. Like, yeah, we're very, very, very close. We're slowly getting there. I've actually made huge progress on my new model too, because I'm planning on having it come out once I actually hit affiliate. New model and all that fun stuff. All I've got to do now is paint and rig it. And then it's all done. Oh. You have been absolutely amazing, honestly. Absolutely love it. Loving the support. I think it was Crazy's stream that you came in on when he raided. I saw that he got very emotional the other day because he finally managed to hit his sub goal. That was amazing to see. He's just so happy, and it was fantastic. I love seeing other people succeed. Oh, was it before? Man, so much has happened over like the last month. Like, it's been absolutely crazy, like with streaming and home life and everything. Oh, okay, that might have been where the confusion happened. That must have been where the confusion happened. Either way, it's been a long time. I almost finished painting these. I've got to figure out which heads I want to put on these guys. I haven't even looked at them yet. I don't know. Oh shit. So yeah, a long time. Fuck. Well, it was just babies. Oh yeah, that's right. You were in the chat beforehand. I remember, because we were like halfway through a mission, getting ready to end stream. When he raided, I was like, fuck. So much excitement all at once. It's been nice having like actually having people come back and watch me and my shenanigans. It's just like one of the guys that my partner works with is a developer, and like his original qualification was actually in graphic design, and I think I'm gonna drop trying to get visibility on it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I knocked to the cord, that's why. There we go. But he's offered to actually make emotes and stuff like that because he wants my my help, because he's working on a game at the moment with Blender. I'm like, I suppose I can give you my Blender services if you make me cool emotes. What are you doing? You're trying to get comfortable again, miss. Alright, we are almost done with the base parts for these guys. I don't even know if you guys can hear her purring or not, but she is purring so loud. In a very awkward position though. Alright, miss, I'm gonna have to get you to shift though, because this is getting very uncomfortable for me. I swear I need to get like a baby sling so that I can just hold her without actually having to hold her, because she's just such a big baby. But I'm gonna go put her over with her sister in the bed, so give me just a moment. I love the cuddles and I love the attention. Oh no, well, you should probably get there soon, but yeah, no problems at all. Get there as quick as you can, don't want to be late. Too late, I should say. Alright, how are we going with these? So we've got the 3 legs done. I've also got 3 more in a bag there as well. That we've got to do as well. And these are, I can't remember which grouping these guys are. But we'll get these guys done, and then I'm thinking I might do the other ship next. I've got my Raider done, and I think the next one is the Ravager. Is the next one. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Raider or the Ravager. I've done the Raider. I think it's Ravager. I'll check the book in a moment though, just to kind of see if I am right. Because I could be very, very freaking wrong. Alrighty. Perfect. Man, that turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. I can't see it very clearly. A nice glow to it. I haven't got the best camera because, unfortunately, because of the way that I've got things set up. Oh, actually, when I go on break, I might be able to see if I can do it a different way. I didn't even think about doing it that way before, but now I've thought about it. I'm currently using the front-facing camera. Not very, very good, I'll be honest. Oh, I don't even need to do this because I'm going to paint... Oh. No, these ones can be green. On some of the others, I've painted these, the spolders as a... I think it was the Corvax, Corax, or something like that. It wasn't... Which one was it? It was a shiny one though. Sycorax Bronze is the one that I've done for the shoulders on some of these guys. I just like the shininess. I really like shiny. And I like the Sycorax Bronze because it's not too in your face, unlike some others. I'd love to actually make this armor IRL. I think it would be fucking gorgeous. Like, there's so much of the stuff from the Warhammer universe that would be absolutely amazing to have IRL. I think the set that I'll be wanting to get next is something orcs related though, because the orc boys are great. They're just cool. And like orcs in general from Warhammer, like their their lore is pretty interesting. I mean, they really give a good definition to if you believe it, it can happen. It's like there have been times where the sorry, just readjusting things, knocking the light. Where the orcs have just like won things. Well, initially won battles because they've just believed that the things couldn't hurt them. Like one of my favorite stories is, I can't remember who it was that they were fighting, but they were fighting another group, and for whatever reason they just couldn't harm or hurt this particular grouping of orcs. And what it was is that these lovely orcs had they just decided that they were a tank. And if you know anything about Warhammer lore, it's that, especially in regards to the orcs, is that if they believe it enough, it happens. So these particular groupings of orcs were just chanting, "I'm a tank," just over and over again, chanting, "I'm a tank, I'm a tank, I'm a tank," which made them believe that they were a tank. Which made it reality. Like, it's absolutely crazy. They're essentially reality benders. It's just like, I'm fairly certain it was that same fight that the guys that were going up against the orcs had, like, ran out of bullets. But the fun part with orcs is that if you make them believe it, it will come true. So what these soldiers did is that they just started yelling bang. They started making noises like, you know, schoolboy children would make, pretending to shoot people. And it worked. These orcs just started dying because they believed that they were actually being shot. So, like, it's definitely a curse and a blessing as well. Like, it's that double-edged sword. Alright. We are almost done with these guys. I've got one more body to do after this, and I think I might need to just get up and stretch in a moment. Because I'm getting old and my legs are getting sore. But yeah, the orcs are really cool. Really, really interesting part of the universe. I find them quite fun to read about. I'm just gonna lightly do that, and then I'm gonna grab this one and just kind of brush it off a bit. I think next time I'll go up. I think the up would work better. It's not pretty. They're not perfect. But you know what? It's okay. Pretty much no one comes to my bloody house anyway. So. Alright. I just need to get up and go grab my drink, because again I left it. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check what this is actually. Oh, it's okay. So these are who? These are the Cabalite warriors that I'm doing at the moment. That's who it is that I'm doing. I can't remember which particular grouping it was. We have done a few. So what have we done so far? I'm just gonna, because I'm actually going through it properly. So currently we've done the Archon, we've done the Sybarite, on the Cabalite warriors, done one of the ships as well. So which ship was it that I did? It was the Raider that I've done. So I've still got the, when I get to it, a big book. So yeah, it's the Ravager that I've still got to do. So still quite a lot that I have not even touched in this particular set. So we're gonna hopefully get through it eventually. But you know, like we'll get there. I might try and break that off a little bit more, see if I can just kind of brush it up. It's not the prettiest, but honestly, it didn't do bad. Sorry, you can't really see it very well. I need to get a better camera for when I do these IRL-ish streams where I'm painting. At least my my shakes have minimized a bit. I think part of it is just when I start out painting, I get a little bit nervous going, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck it up. It's a constant fear I've got that I'm just gonna mess it up so bad. I'm much more confident airbrushing than I am using a paintbrush. But we're not doing bad, all things considered. My generalized brush that I use for bases is so ratty. The starter brush that I got, and it is it is less than stellar at the moment. I need to give it a really good clean out and reset it, but also like I'm considering just getting a new one, just because it's dying a little bit, and kind of just will need to be replaced at the moment. Like, where is it? Here it is. Like, she's seen better days. Like, she's definitely seen better days. I saw that, like, 'cause when I was looking at painting, recommendations, and how people kind of do their workflow when it comes to painting. 'Cause this was when I was working out, should I build them beforehand or should I just part build as I'm going, which is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm finding it a lot easier. But somebody recommended getting nail brushes, fingernail painting brushes, to do the really fine details. And honestly, like, I get it. I get why they recommend it, because like those brushes are like half the width of this one, and this one is tiny. Like, this is the small layer brush from Citadel, and like those nail brushes are fucking smaller than that still, which is crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy to think about just how small they are. But I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Alright. So, get that bloody cat hair off. Because she was on my desk before, there's a lot more, hairs on my desk than there normally are. Normally there's only a couple. But she decided that she was going to make a whole ass appearance and climb all over. Okay, so those ones are pretty much done. Now, that's for the green at least. Now I might do the, I think I might have to trim that. Trim this down because it's been chewed on apparently. I didn't realize. Just wanted to make sure that that wasn't going to go into the, oh shit. Into the paint, and then I just got it all over myself, because of course I did. But this is why we've got the paper towel here, because I am messy. I'm messy and now I've got it all over myself. I've got some yellow coloration. Oh dear. At least it's because it was the technical color, it's got that yellow undertone. My hands are a bit sticky, that's fine. I'm thinking for, let me get a brush so I can actually point to what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking for these bits here and like the little spikes as well, we're gonna go for the lead belcher. It's kind of what we normally, oh that's what it was the Nuln oil. I can never find this at the game store that we're normally at. I've just spilt some paint on myself, but I'm having a lot of fun. We have quite a few that we've done. I'll actually grab down my radar that I've already completed to show off a bit. So this is, oh, it's been a bit grumpy. So this is the radar that we've already done. And I'm so very happy with how it's turned out. Very, very pretty, very detailed. There's some dust on it because I do need to clean it off, which I'm not looking forward to doing, but I might get some compressed air or something. And this guy's gone up a bit. Let's fix him back down. But yeah, so this is already done. We've got two others that we've already done as well. Well, we're actually getting through it, which is nice. I've got a shelf I can put them on now, so we can actually get them done and get them up and on display. I eventually want to get even just like some tiny little LED lights of some kind to actually put on the shelf so that I can kind of show them off properly. Now I need to, so we're gonna finish off these bits first because the bottoms are completely done, I think. Let's go over them to make sure. I hope your day's going well though, Iced. It's lovely to see you back again. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these are looking. I think the bottoms are pretty much done. Yeah, alright, so we've just got to finish off these, adding the silvery details. I need to get something that's going to make mixing these easier. Alright, let's get our layer brush. Make sure she's nice and clean. So I have some real confidence because I'm currently doing this directly onto my mouse pad. But it's okay because where it is that we're working is where my keyboard's normally sitting. So I don't gotta worry too much. Alright, let's get some load belcher, and once it's dried, we'll do the Nuln oil over it to add some depth. Give it some shadows and some nice stuff. So many fine details on these little guys though. I've seen others that are much more detailed though. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright. Oh man. It's so much small bits. The very first time I tried doing a radar, I stuck the people down before I actually painted, which was fucking stupid. Because there was parts of it that I just couldn't reach. Even with the longer brushes, I just could not reach them. And it was such a rookie freaking error. I'm like, I'm not surprised that I made it, but definitely wouldn't recommend. Like, doing it bit by bit is definitely the way to go. There we go. Alright. Because these are just our Cabalite warriors. I'm not too stressed on trying to make them super duper fancy because they are they're the front runners. They aren't command, so they don't gotta look too fancy. They're still gonna look pretty though, so I do apologize if I lose tracking at any point though, because I'm slowly getting closer and closer to them because I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment, so it's making it a bit hard to see them because I am a little bit blind up close without it. Alright, that one's done. Let's get you done. I think this one would probably be better with like a PNG rather than an my actual model. Just because it seems to work a bit better with my face being seen, whereas a PNG is just reactive to my voice. I'm gonna have to, like, when I go on a break though, I will have to look to see if I can fix up the camera to make it a bit smoother for you all to see. I think we might do just along there. Maybe black for there or something. Might just leave it as is. I want to give that shiny edge to it. If I can get a straight line, eh? Ugh. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad for a straight line. And this one, I'm gonna completely fuck it up. I just know it. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. Yep. It's okay. That's the front. So I should have done the front first, apparently. Alright, let's just get these bits done on the edging. Thankfully it's drying pretty quickly. Normally that'd be a huge pain, but because I'm wanting to do the non-oil over it, it's actually a benefit that it's drying quickly. Oh, this bit too. I almost forgot this bit. A little bit of the back too, make it all shiny. And I messed up because I painted that bit. That's fine. Nobody's gonna see it. That bit's actually at the back. Alright. I've seen people try and explain how to do dry brushing. I'm just not good at it. Like, in theory, I should be able to get it to work, but I just can't. I don't know if it's just because I'm just not doing it right or what, but yeah, I just can't do it. So we're just sticking with solid colors for the most part, not doing any dry brushing. I've seen some really cool ones where people have added like weathering and stuff, and it's some of the skills that people have, like they're definitely much better at it than I am, but also it's people that have been doing it for literal years. So like it makes sense for them to be good at it, especially in comparison to somebody like me who is very much a newbie. Oh, did I? Oh, it's the back that I didn't do. I thought I did the front. I did, I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's get the knee done. There we go. Okay. It's just this little bit. I do apologize if you get any clinking though. I keep accidentally, because of how long these brushes are, I keep accidentally hitting the microphone. So sorry about that. I don't mean to startle you by any loud noises. God knows I get startled by loud noises. I get startled by shadows. Like fucking, I'm not expecting a shadow to be there. I'll jump. I'll get so scared. I'm just a big scared cat. I won't lie. I have so much normal oil now though, and it's fantastic, and I love it. Alright, so let's grab this one first. I'm just gonna kind of dot it on. I need a little bit more than that. I didn't soak in properly. I will have to try and fix this camera. I'll do that in a moment. I'm gonna go on a quick Fiverr, just so I can try and get the camera to work a little bit better so you guys can actually see it a bit better. But damn, that's shiny. It's so shiny. So pretty. Alright, now you can just kind of get some on your edge, I think. Just on the edge. Yeah, that looks good. I know it's a bit hard for you guys to see details, but trust me when I say it looks good, I suppose. Once I do finish them, I will be posting them up on my Twitter, and maybe even TikTok as well, making a little showcase of them once we actually get them done, and then people can judge me for how terrible my newbie painting skills are. But yeah. Alright, those are done now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue them, stick them in. Which one do I want for which though? I think, yeah, that looks good. Let's do it that way. I've got my glue. I'll do this one first. I really like the smell of this glue because it reminds me of home. Which sounds weird, like it definitely sounds weird, but my my dad was a spray painter for a very, very long time, and it reminds me of the smell of his shed. Alright, we've got one down. Let's stick these in. So while these are drying, I'm going to try and fix up the camera, see if I can get it a bit clearer. And then we'll pick out some heads for these guys. And once we pick out some heads, we'll paint them. We'll give them some you know, brains. And then yeah, like that. All right. Already had some glue in that, which was perfect. So let's chuck the lid on before it decides to spew out more. Now I'll hold that there for just a second while it sets a bit. Alright, now don't touch it while they dry. But yeah, they're ready for their heads and their arms. I almost forgot that I had to put their arms on. Oh shoot. So having the bodies on there, I can at least kind of work out which arms I do want to put on them and which arms I don't. Same with the heads as well, because there's quite a few options. Like, I just bring it up. Where is it? I'm gonna move it out of the way. Like, there are so many different options for what I can pick. So I'm thinking I might go for this one for the one with the tassel belt though. But and they've also got the attachments for some of them as well that I'm gonna have to do. But that's fine. We will get to that when we get to it. Next will be arms and heads. But I'm gonna take a 5. I'm gonna see if I can get the camera to show a little bit better so that you guys can actually see the details, because it's a bit blurry at the moment. Like, you can kind of see the details, but it's a little bit blurry and it's having a little bit of trouble focusing. So we'll see what we can do to fix that, because it's focusing on this mat really well. You can see the green on that, but that's not what I want. So yeah, we're gonna take 5. Get up, have a drink of water, stretch a little bit. It's always important to stretch. We'll get the camera fixed and then we'll keep painting when we come back. Okie dokie guys, we're back, and I did flip around my camera so it's now the front facing camera so you can see it a little bit clearer, a little bit better. Getting up close it does kind of get a bit grumpy, but no, it's a bit better than what it was. So now we need to cut out some arms and heads. Need to work out which ones I want to do. I'm thinking maybe look. Just slide these guys up so I can actually get them out properly. Where are the heads? Not on this one, it's on the other one, but we need the arms as well. So, where is the heads? Up here. So, B39 was one that I was looking at. I don't know if I have used that one already. No, I haven't. So, number 39. Where did I put my pliers? There they are. I almost missed out on the pliers. Alright, so we'll pop that one off. Actually stayed on my finger, which was nice. And then what do we think? Maybe 31? Can I find 31? Yep, B31. And then we need one more head as well. Might even do 29. 29 looks kind of cool, so we'll do that one as well. So we'll pop that one off. Now we need to work out some arms. So which one do I want for the big guy? I think something really cool, maybe something stabby. Maybe we'll go for this one for this guy, I think. I think this one will look good with those ones. Is it stabbies? These ones, I think. So that's... I'm just gonna line them up together so I know which ones are which. This one I need 46 and 46A, so let's try and find those. I think it might be on the other one. Look. Yes, it looks like it is on the other one. I see them already. Yep, so 46 and 46A. Let's pop these ones out. Being very careful not to clip off anything that I don't want to clip off. I'm gonna have to go underneath for this one. 46. And then we need 46A, which is the hand hold. Gluing these on are going to be a pain in the ass, I think. Alright. And now for these guys, because they're kind of the same. I might do 41 and 42. Which I believe is on the other one. The fun part about it being the two different sheets. Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong here. It's 50s. No, I was wrong. It is on this one. Hearing me. Where are you? It's 45. 70. That's not what I want. Oh my god, am I just being silly right now? 53, that's not what I want. 39, so it should... Oh my gosh, yes, I am being silly. It is on this one. Deary me. Alright. So, that... Those three... go together. Now we're gonna go 41. And we also need 41A and then 42. So these are in the same area, so that's kind of convenient. We can just pop them all off together. We'll do 41 first. It's going to be a bit tricky to pop out. You know what, I might just pop it there and then I can clean it up. And this is making sure that there's no yucky bits on it. But we can tidy them up afterwards. Make sure that there's no extra dangly bits that we don't want. And then that's why I couldn't see it, because it's these bits here that I was looking for these. Alright, let's pop. I'll tidy that up as well. Oh, that one came off really nicely. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we'll have to tidy up, which is not a problem at all. So we're gonna slide these guys back off. And we'll set this to the side. You can have that one, and you can have that one. Alright. I want to go over them, just make sure that they're nice and smooth. I am using my pliers for this. It's not going to be the best, it's not going to be the prettiest, but it will be a lot smoother than when we started. Where was it? It was this bit, little tiny itty bitty bit here. I think this one's looking good. Wait, I missed a bit. Just ever so slightly. And I don't mind too much if there's like a little bit of sticky outy bits. So long as it's not on the surfaces that I'm gluing down. Like, I'm fine with it being a little bit rough and tough on some parts just because it just shows a little bit of wear and tear, and that's fine. Nobody's armor's going to be super pretty after a few battles, you know. This one's being a little bit annoying. I'm gonna gently... I need to actually get a proper, smoother rather than using my pliers. But that's okay. We'll get there eventually. We'll eventually have a whole supply of it. That'd be amazing. I've seen some people's setups and they're just they're absolutely gorgeous. Like people having whole walls dedicated to paints and things. And like each of their paints have their own little cubby holes, and very impressive what some people have. Alright, now is this one that I had to I have to do the end for because the end was a bit mangly. I couldn't quite cut it properly. When I was getting it out of the tray, I'm just gonna line it up and clip it off. Oh, I just got some of my finger on that. Oops. Alright, that one's done. Now let's get these on. So it actually doesn't look too bad. My hands are about to get super freaking messy though, because they always do when I'm painting hands and heads because of the way that I've got to hold them. I believe one of these has an actual face showing rather than just the helmet. We'll have to use some of our bone shades that we've got, which I believe it's this one. Yeah, so she's got some skin showing. So we'll have to paint the face accordingly. Alright, that one's nice. I think we might do that one first, actually. Looks pretty. Get it done first. Well, I hope you're all having a good day though. It stopped raining here today. For now at least. We're starting to head into winter, so we're starting to get some more wet weather. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good day wherever you may be. Be very, very careful not to pull too much on this. At least the weapons are pretty easy to do. That's good enough. It's good enough. I had my partner message me just before because our cats had left their mouse in their pocket. So they found it while they were at work. Let's get these clean. Not because I need these. All them fine details. Okay, so I might do the face first. It's going to take a lot of fine detailing to do. It's going to be quite a lot to do, but that's okay. You know what I might do? Let's see if I can get it to sit on the top of a pin. Just dropped it. Just a standard sewing pin. If I can. That's not what I wanted, that was in. If I can, that might make things a bit easier to paint for the heads. Alright, we're just gonna pop it in right at the bottom. I don't know if this is gonna be sharp enough to penetrate it though. Might work. It's not sharp enough though. Another one that's sharper maybe? It's a bit sharper. Unfortunately they're all dressmaking pins, so not the best for it. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, so it's okay. It was just a bit of a thought that I had that would have worked, but I don't think any of these are sharp enough to actually penetrate it properly. To sit on it. That's okay. It was worth a thought. I don't think I have anything else in here that would work for it. Sewing needle maybe, but I don't want to blunten them. I don't believe I have anything that will work. That's okay. It was worth a thought. Try the safety pin. If the safety pin doesn't work, we'll just get dirty hands. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work. Probably not, but still. There's probably ways that people have worked out how to do this. It's not gonna work. Alright, let's just get our hands dirty. Okay, so for the face, mixed up. I don't know which one I want to do. Maybe the Rakath flesh might be good way to go, because I think this one will be too brown, but this one looks a bit lighter. I think this one might be the way to go. Oh, it's so badly mixed. You can hear me shaking, I'm sure. Music time. Can you hear me properly? Alright. Let's see if I can mix this up properly, because my paints are old and I need to get new ones, and it is clumpy as shit. Not very well mixed, unfortunately. Let's just grab the base of our brush and see if we can mix it up a bit more. I mean, it might just have to do. Can't really mix it up more than that. It probably would be like bare enough that I'd be able to actually paint fucking airbrush with it, but you know what, it's okay. We will make this work. I want my layer brush. Now I've got to work out which parts are flesh and which parts aren't. So we've got an ear here. You can see how bent my brush is. Ear here, it's up here. What about on the back? That's all hair on the back. Okay. Alright, I think I know which parts I need to do. We're probably gonna have to do some layers because I haven't got a primer. And because I don't have a primer, we've got to do multiple layers. Which is like, it's fine. It's not the best way of doing it, obviously. Like, I'd recommend, if you do want to do this, to actually get a primer. I just haven't gotten one yet. I need to get one, but I keep forgetting. Whenever I go to purchase anything paints wise, I forget that I need a primer. Which is something that my dad would get very mad at me about, for forgetting. That you need to prime things before you paint. Being a spray painter, they know all, like, he knows all about it. And will pick on me for it, for forgetting to get a primer. Alright. Okay, so it might play with my model a bit, but I need my glasses on because I am struggling to see. So I may be pulling some funny expressions. It's also not behaving very well. Anyway, as it is. So actually be able to sitting in I can actually register my face where I'm sitting, but maybe not. I don't know. Everything's kind of in the way at the moment. But let's get this face painted. Helping me see a little bit better. Having my glasses on though definitely helped. Get that little nose painted. Tiny little details. So I'm gonna go in with a I'm probably, it's either gonna be the Agrax Earth Shade or the Sepia shades that I'm gonna use to give some definition to the face, just so it falls into the cracks and stuff, so that we can actually see it a little bit better. It gives it a bit more definition. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna paint just under here. And I think, what color do we want to do the hair? I don't know. I don't know what color we're gonna do the hair. I don't even know what color they're meant to be naturally. do something wild, something crazy, something out there. My white that I have, the one is it? Where is it? It is so bad. Yeah, my Corax white is not good at the moment. I need to get a new one because this one has gone very clumpy. Like it's separated and shitty. So if anyone has any tips on how to get it reincorporated back together, that would be freaking amazing, because it is very clumpy, very grumpy at the moment, and it's not happy. Alright, we're gonna grab a bone, because I'm gonna do these little bits up here in the Ushbadi bone. I think that's gonna look nice. But yeah, anyone got any tips about how to reincorporate the paints that have separated, would be amazing. If not, I can always just get a new one. I'd just prefer not to if I can avoid it. I also know that I've left these guys sitting here for quite a while, so it's a bit they're a bit unhappy. It's not good. Loop it. My kids have started getting into painting again, and I had a paint kit from when I was like 15. I've had these paints for like 13 years now, and they've definitely seen better days. They're not good at the moment, very clumpy, very dry, because they're acrylic paints. They've just not been doing well with having sat there for so long, not being used. I'm like, the kids don't care because obviously they're still learning about all that fun stuff, and like we all know how terrible school paint can be. So like their expectations are not very high for what good paint is. But it's seen better days. I need to get more, just so I can have a kind of stock up of them, because paints are always handy to have. You never know when you're gonna need some paint. Oop! I'm just dropping it everywhere. Oh dear. Alright. So that's the bone that's done. I'm not sure how we're gonna go for the braiding. What colour we're gonna use. I don't know. What colour do we think we're going to use for the braiding? The bottom part here, just without holding the bottom part here will be the black and green, same as the rest of them. But I want to colour the hair, and I'm thinking a really nice purple might be the way to go. I think I've got a demonette hide, which would look nice. Yeah, so we've got the demonette hide with the Drukhari violet, the shade, and give it some definition. I have, yeah, I think that'll be nice for the hair. A nice shade of purple. We have, one of them, well, maybe a couple of them with like red hair, which I think looks quite nice. But I think for this one, I'm gonna go for the violet, the demonette hide. I think it will just look very nice, very pretty. Okay, so we'll paint the hair first. And then once we've done the hair, I might even get started on the rest of the black that I'll need to do for the base, which will kind of be our starting point for the rest of it. Now we're gonna go down so I can. Oh, that is a really nice shade of purple. We're gonna go down and hopefully not get too much of it on the face. There we go. That worked out better. Okay. There's a really, really nice purple. They're very well. Fortunately, one of those things, we've got to get a better camera for it. I even find a cheap one if I'm going to continue doing streams like this. We're just going to try and not overlap onto that that skin shade that we've already put down, because we don't want it to have to go back in and redo it. Gonna get all the front bits looking nice, and then once we've got the front bits looking nice, we're what are we gonna do? Go to the back, and once it's dried, so I'm just gonna hold it till it dries so that we don't get any more cat hairs on it. And it's drying pretty quickly as we're painting it anyway, but once it's dried, we'll go in with our Drukhari Violet shade. Give it some depth, give it some dimension, make it look all pretty. Make it have some shadows. Have it look like real hair. It's such a pretty shade though. I'd love to have my hair colored like this at one point. I think it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these bits here though. Now this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and get between these two ever so slightly, and I had like no paint on my brush, and I was doing that so good. There was no paint. Ever so there we go. I managed to do it. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, that was such a concern. I was so worried I was gonna fuck that up. Oh gosh. Alright. So I think that's all the hair done. A little bit of a touch up there. Okay. Hair is almost done. This is gonna be tricky, this little one. Just here. A little bit that was missing. I got it. It was right on the edge. But we're good now. Alright. So now we're gonna get our shade, our Drukhari Violet, and we're gonna our glaze shade. I'm using my glaze brush for the shade. I'm gonna place that down while I open it because it's pretty much dry at this point. And we're gonna get this to fall into all of those fine detail lines, which will give it some depth, because at the moment it just looks like a really bad boy's haircut. You know, like that early Justin Bieber look. Which is not what we want. We want some depth in here. I really do like the way that they've done the shade paints. You can't see it very well, unfortunately. If I bring it up closer, it gets even blurrier. Sorry. But it just adds so much, and the way that it will just fall into the crevices is just really, really nice. Like, it just adds so much. It just makes it look a lot less flat as well, which is a huge bonus. Because there are just like, even with the definition in the actual minis themselves, there's only so much that like shadowing from just lighting can do, whereas with these shades they add the perfect layering of dimension. I don't want to do too much on it. I give it another go over. I went on the ear a little bit. That's fine. It's fine. I'll actually paint over that with the shade and see how that looks. Cause I don't mind it just being the grey. I think the grey is fine. Even just the base is. Oh shit! I dropped him. Sorry, dear. Did not mean to drop you. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but honestly, I think it's nice. I think we're kind of good here now. I don't need to play with it anymore, because if I play with it anymore, it's just going to get muddled. So, now I need, which, damn. I need to not do things one-handed, because I've just spilt it again. This was a shade, so it's not good. I'm gonna have a stain on my mouse pad. Oh, not too bad. It didn't go through. This is why I've got the paper towel down, because I'm a fucking mess. I think any painter knows that you've always got to make sure the shit is down so that you're not gonna make a huge mess on it. So, what shade do I want? Do I want the Seraphim? Oh, the Agrax. I think I'm gonna go with the Seraphim for the face. Just add that little bit of something, and try not to knock that and push it in. I don't want to push it in. I want it to go too deep. Matte base brush. Go. That's why I've also got multiple layers of the paper towel down. Now, I only want ever so slight amount just to kind of give some life into the face. Mostly where it's going to be casting shadows. I think the Agrax might have been better, but we've already committed, so we're just running with this now. Look a little bit more lively, a little bit more tan, which isn't quite what I was going for, but you know what, it works. It works. Drop it on the mouth. Yeah, fuck it, that's good enough. That is good enough for me. Alright, so now I need to find where I put my black. Fuck did I put that? Well, do I want to do the black first, or do I want to... Where on earth is it? It's not where I thought it was. My Abaddon black, where are you? It's gone missing. Oh dear. Oh no. Shit. I have so many Agrax Earth shades. I literally have 3 of them. I just don't need. Let's look. Where the fuck is my black? Oh no, did it fall down or something? Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know where my black's gone. Oh wait, I think I found it. I think it fell on the ground. Let's have a look. Yes! The Abaddon black. I have it. I found it. Oh shit, I genuinely was concerned. I thought I'd lost it. No, we didn't lose it. I just dropped it. I knocked it down, I dropped it. I didn't realize I dropped it. Okay, so we need to do the base of this. I'm gonna do this as well in these. Okay. Once I do the face, I can stick the head on. Because I want to do the heads first. I think we'll place those back. Do the heads. Start off there. Because at the moment they are headless. Alright, so I don't want to use my base brush because I'm not painting a huge amount. We're just doing we're doing little bits. So we're gonna grab our layer brush. Make sure our black is all good. Mixed up nicely. So we're gonna do this bit first. And now we're gonna try and not get this black onto anything else that we've just painted, which is gonna be a fun freaking task. I've already done it. Oh dear, this is nerve-wracking trying not to get it onto everything else. Because once I've done this, I'm gonna stick the head on so I can start drying before I do the arms. I think for the next ones that I do, I will be doing the, rather than using the black, I think I'll be sticking closer to like the Incubi Darkness one that we've got here. Sticking more to this rather than the black. Although I do like the look of the black. I think some differences might be a good way to go. Let me get the bristles together. There you go. I can do this line. Oh, mess it up. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I did it. I did it without messing up too bad, and most of the black that I accidentally got onto it is here at the back. That means that I don't gotta worry too much about how much I messed it up. Okay, I imagine that wearing a collar like this would be very, very uncomfortable. I wouldn't think that it'd be very comfortable at all. Alright, I just want to get this head done first. So we're going to grab our Tesseract. And then I'm going to paint the definition onto it. This is pretty much dried already as it is. We're just going to be very, very lightly going around this edge. Add a bit of a glow. Ever so slightly. Now that definitely got onto the face. Fine, we're just gonna make a glowy face apparently. I'm gonna stick it into the creasing as well. That's gonna look nice. Can't really make out all of it very easily, so I'm just kind of guessing where it is. I think that's good. And then just this little bit at the front. Okay, all right, is done. Now we're gonna stick the head on. No, give it a gentle blow. Now, how are we gonna stick the way we're gonna have it facing? I think face on would be good, like that. It looks funny without the arms, and I love looking at them as they're getting built. It's just like, you don't get arms. Your arm privileges have been revoked. Thank you for contributing to my humor for the day. Don't want too much glue. Too much glue will cause it to seep out, which is not something that we want, because if it's seeping out, then it ends up it just looks really weird. Alright, face is on. She is looking fine. Can't really see too well. Bring it closer to the light, you can see a little bit. You can't really see too much of the green that I did definition wise, but like the hair is looking good. I really like that shade of purple. I think that was a good choice. All right, we're gonna set her aside to dry. I'm gonna go just check on the cats quickly, and then while I do that, while that's drying, we'll get on to these next two heads as the next thing. Okie dokie. Cats are all good. They're nice and snuggly and cozy. Alright. So now we're gonna do these faces. These two heads right there. Now I'm just gonna have a look at them before we decide. So, oh, this one's gonna be a little bit annoying. I think we're gonna give him some glowy eyes. Actually bring up the sheet so you guys can see it a little bit better, because a bit clearer. So we have, which ones was it? 30 and 31. So 30 is not too bad, but 31 has this little bit here which has the indentations on it and some eyes and mouth and stuff, which I think I'm gonna have glowing with that Tesseract glue. Give it some nice look. I know that the Tesseract glue is normally used with the Necrons, but I think it just adds some really nice definition to it. I just think it looks good. you know, personal preference and all that. So hands are gonna get a bit messy here because we're gonna just paint all of these with black. So because we're just painting them all black, we're gonna get our trusty piece of shit one that is afraid to the absolute living shit. Everyone has a brush like this. It is not nice, it doesn't look pretty, but it is damn good at making sure that things get covered. So I'm gonna grab these other ones out of the water because I don't want them sitting in there for too long. I don't want the wood on the actual brushes to warp, because that can just cause issues in general. Put those down. Those out. Now we will get into these guys up. Alright. We need black. Alright. Let's get them faces done. Although this brush would probably be really great for dry brushing if I knew how to do it. But at this point I just want it to be color depositing. And this is where my hands are gonna get very messy. You know what? We don't mind messy hands when we're painting. We don't mind getting a little messy. I don't like it when they decide to go flying at us, but I hit it a little bit too hard, I think. I keep finding cat fur everywhere now because my cat decided to pay me a visit early this morning when we first started, and she got fur everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I'm gonna check something out real quick. I just needed to check something on my computer. We're just gonna keep painting. And honestly, we're gonna be taking that that Bob Ross approach with things, is that sometimes they're just happy little accidents, and that's okay. We'll make them work. A bit like my children, happy little accidents. They're my favorite. I love my kids so much. Okay, so this little edge here will be getting painted with the lead belcher, just because it looks like a blade. Like it looks like it should have shiny. It should be shiny. I'm not stressing too much if that one's not perfect. My fingers aren't too dirty at the moment, which I'm a little bit impressed about, I won't lie. I was expecting them to be a lot worse already. I need to work out music on stream without having the MCA issues happening. I had a thing pop up from Streamlabs that I need to have a look at, 'cause apparently they've got some free licensed music for you. Cool. I love free licensed music because I think music is fantastic. It is very much a part of my life. Quite enjoy music. I'm terrible at it. I can't play. I can sing, but I can't play any instrument. I even suck at the recorder, man. Like, that's how bad I am when it comes to music. I can't even play the fucking recorder. And like everyone can at least play that basically. I'm terrible at it. Okay. I think that's pretty right. Alright. Dunk. Because we'll get to these black bits once we've done these. So I wanna wipe my fingers down a little bit. I think I might do this edging first, while I've got it fresh in my mind. So we'll need our layer brush. Alright. Grab our lead belcher. And very carefully painting that line. I'll flip it over and do the other side. And we've got the edging as well. Oh, very small edging there. Very, very small edging there. And we've got it here too. I know that it is a little bit harder to see these guys too because a lot of it is black. Unfortunately, but you know, there's it's just the coloration for them. For at least for the ones that I'm doing. Now these bits here I'm going to be doing in the bronze color because it will match in with what I've done with the Raider. So I need to get it out. Which one was it? Was it the Sycorax bronze that I was using? I think it might have been a different one. Hang on. Let me have a look. Warplock bronze maybe? I think that one was a bit too brown. And that one's very orange. I've got a couple of different oh, that is very yellow. This one might not be what I want. So give it a good shake up and have a look. Yeah, I think that one might be a bit too much. I need to make a mental note of which freaking colors I'm using for things because I'm getting confused. No, it was this one. It was the Rune Lord Brass. That's the one that I was using. So let's get that shaken up, get it mixed together. Let's double check. It is. It's yucky looking. So we might need to shake it up a bit more. You can hear me shaking it. It's not sus, I swear. No sussies here. Yes. Okay, there we go. Perfectly mixed. Got it. Because it's on both these guys, because I need to do it on his little face bit too. So, layer brush. Okay, alright. Now it's to do these fine details, which I am absolutely fucking dreading. That's a pretty nice point we've got, so we're gonna try and be careful. Try not to get it everywhere else other than where we want it to be. ever so carefully going across those lines. Okay, we're not doing too bad so far. So far it's going okay. I get so worried when I'm doing fine line details like this because like I have pretty shaky hands as it is. So like doing fine details like this is very difficult for me normally. That's why I normally try and take as long as I can to just slowly, bit by bit, go over them, make sure that I'm not making too much of a mess of it. Because I have gotten it on some of the black, which is like it's fine. I don't think anyone should ever try and strive for excellence straight away, especially if you're if you've got shaky hands like me. Just take your time. And honestly, nothing's perfect, so it's okay if we make little mistakes. You can always go back and fix it. Yeah. Like there, I've most definitely painted inside here with some of the bronze. The brass colour. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine because, like, it's a tiny little detail. I'm not doing these to be parade ready. I'm painting these for fun. I'm painting these because I enjoy painting them. I'm not doing it to impress anyone. I'm just enjoying the process. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a manufacturer's fault or what, but I'm gonna highlight it anyway. I think that'll look nice. We're gonna do these as well, give these a little bit of a shine. Too much, just a little bit. Okay, so we did get some down here. We can tidy that up though, that's never a problem. We can always tidy things up. So now this guy, I've got his little face thing here that I'm gonna have this little bit up here, the little round bit. I'll paint that in, and then we'll also, with this bit, we're gonna fill it in with the Agrax Earthshade, give it a little bit of a definition, make it a bit more shadowy. Again, I do apologize for having such a shit camera. I really should have thought about this, but this stream was a little bit spur of the moment. Just thought it'd be a nice day to paint some minis. We're currently using an iPhone camera, which is why it's a bit terrible at finding the small details. But if you guys are wanting to see me do more streams like this, do let me know. Because it just means that if you're wanting to see me paint more minis and such, I'll actually look at getting a better camera, just so that the quality is better for you guys. Like I can see it fine, when I'm wearing my glasses, but I just want to have it so that I know that you guys can also see it as well. Just seeing those tiny little details, which honestly just makes this so much more worthwhile. Now, where's the Agrax Earthshade gone? I have three of them, two of them, three of them. I have a lot, but let's grab this one. It's the first one I found, so that's the one we're using. And we're gonna just blot this into here, just so that it falls into those cracks. It's a bit hard for you guys to kind of see, but yeah, we'll post up a little little showcase. I think it's also the application that I'm using. It's not utilizing the camera to its fullest. Because it's like a webcam camera conversion app thing. So it's not the best quality. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. We'll post once they're all kind of done. We will post up a showcase showing them off, both on TikTok and Twitter. Just so that we can get some really good shots of them, really up close and checking it out and having a good look at them, showing off some details. Right, so now I need, which brush? This brush. Okay, so now we're gonna grab our Tesseract Glow again, so that we can add in some little glowy bits to the faces. Alright, if I'm very careful, I should be able to get it in just the lining that they've got there. Gotta be very, very careful with this. which is fun. Shaky hands and all, we're gotta be careful. Makes it a bit difficult to do it, but that's okay. We're doing it. We're getting there. And we've also got this bit down here too. Oh, very nice and glowy for that bit there. Even you guys can see that green on that middle bit. I think I might just do the whole eyes this, so that it defines it properly. Because this is a technical paint, it is quite thin. But you can even see me like looking down, staring at my stuff. Didn't even realize when Waddle was doing it, I was focusing on this so much. Alright, and then we've also got these little bits on the side here too, that we're going to give some glow to. And then once we've done these, we're just going to go around edging with the exact same colour. And then this guy will be done. Then we can stick his head on, so he's not headless anymore. I don't think he appreciates being headless. I mean, I certainly wouldn't appreciate being headless. I think that'd be terrible. Alright. It's starting to look good though. I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. Or can I very gently go around this bit maybe? Or is it gonna work? Sort of. It sort of worked. Just wanted to gently kind of contour. I wanted to give it some contour. Alright, now we're gonna go just along here. I'll pat it down a bit so it diffuses a little bit. I'll do the same on this side as well, just because it's got that crease. I just want to ever so slightly go into it. Alright, face is done. Well, that face is done. I might do Yeah, I'll do this guy's face as well, and then we'll stick them on. So for the eyes, oh, this is a lot more detailed than I thought it was. Oh dear. It's alright. We'll get it done. We'll get his face in there. So carefully. I kind of like the technical colors. I think they're probably my favorite type, because of how they kind of just fall, but they're not too intense unless you layer it. Alright, now I need to do the mouth as well, so we're gonna load the brush up a little bit more so that it can deposit the color really good. Got a fancy little mouth. You can't see it very well. It's bugging me that you guys can't see it very well. God, I need to get a better camera. The most recent investment was getting the webcam so that my model would actually react properly. Yeah. Alright, let's get the rest of this done. We'll stick their heads on. And then we've just got the arms to go. Let's swirl it around. This guy is supposed to be wearing like a crown of thorns. Oh shit, it is. Okay, well we're gonna have to paint the crown of thorns because I didn't even realize that that's what it was. So we'll grab out our ooh, what do we want for it? I might even go for the Xandri dust. Give it that more earthy tone. And use that for it. I didn't even realize that it was a crown of thorns. Should have looked a bit closer at it. So this guy's gonna have a crown of thorns and it's gonna look gorgeous on him. I can't believe I didn't realize that. This looks like a fucking death mask. Like, I get it now. It looks like a death mask. Holy shit. Gotta pay attention a bit more, I think. Alright, we'll grab our Xandri dust. And then I'm gonna paint his crown of thorns, and we'll use the Agrax Earthshade again just to add that definition. Put these back out. Yeah, so we'll do the Agrax Earthshade just to give it that definition. And let's hope that we don't get any color onto the black, but we'll see how terrible I do at this. I can't believe I didn't realize that this was a crown of thorns. Like, looking at it now, I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot. How did you not realize? It was so spiky. I was just like, oh, it's just like the spikes on every other part of these guys' stuff because they've got spikes everywhere, but no, that's not what it was. Fuck. I need tweezers. I just can't believe I did that. Oh no. Have any in here? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Shit. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This might have to work. We're gonna do surgery. Try and... I can't believe I fucking did that, and I'm just sitting here going, I need to be careful, guys. I need to not do stupid shit. And I've fucking done this stupid shit. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, I'm gonna rip some of this off. And place it on and hopefully... I was doing so good with it too. And not making a mess. And then I've just gone and made a mess. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm not using that face at the moment. Oh, I can't believe that I dropped it in. Where is my big brush? Oh, fucking so silly. You know what? I think I know how I can save this. It might seem a little bit silly, but we're gonna see if this works. We are wetting the brush and trying to brush off as much as we can. We'll get the wet paint off at least. And then we are gonna have to go back in over with the black. I can't believe I did that. I dropped it inside of it. So don't paint over the top of your things. Lesson fucking learnt. Holy shit, I can't believe I did that. Alright. I'm so silly. Why did I do that? Okay. Alright. We got it sorted. It's kind of okay. I'm gonna have to clean my pliers as well because I did get I used them to get it out. That's fine. This is why we've got the paper towel, I suppose. I am a freaking klutz. And I was just slowly watching that fall in. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Oh my gosh. I mean, it could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. Could have dropped a whole fucking model in there that I had already just done. So that's something at least. Cool. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna do the Xandru dust first. I'm gonna keep the paint away from where I'm painting so that we don't have a repeat. So we're just gonna go with this and then we're gonna go back with the black because we're gonna have to at this point. So even if we're a little bit messy, it's fine because I've made a mess. Literally. Here I was doing so good, not making messes of everything. And I had to go talk shit and calm as a bitch. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. So I'm thankful it wasn't. I'm very thankful that it wasn't. But we'll tidy it up. Okay. Alright, we're almost done with this one. I can't believe I fucking did that though. Holy shit. Oh, that was so freaking silly. Alright. Crown of Thorns is fucking done, you pain in the ass. Alright, now we're gonna get the Earthshade. You can go over there. You're in timeout now, Mr. Paint. I know it was me that made the mistake, but you're still in timeout. Because that was mean. And we're just gonna blot this in. Oh, that was a little bit too much, I think. Oh, is that gonna actually... No, it's gonna make it... Gonna add some definition to it. Alright. Now we're gonna paint his head back up black. Still can't believe I fucking did that. Well, I can believe I've done that. Very silly of me. Let's get the black. You stay there. Don't come closer. Okay. No paints closer to where I'm painting because we're not going to have any more fall in. So bad. So silly. I'm glad it wasn't the other one, honestly, because the other one had a lot more detailing on the top of the head that I'd already completed. So at least I didn't drop that one in the paint pot. Swear to God, my brain just... I don't even know why I dropped it. I think my brain just short-circuited. Like, I was talking and then suddenly it's just like, oh, guess what? Your hands don't work anymore. It's not... It wasn't very nice of my hands to do that. Like, you gotta admit, it's not very nice of them to do that. I entirely blame my hands for it, because they've been shaky today. Okay, I mean, this one is definitely not gonna look the best just because we had that mishap. Like, it's gonna be okay, but it's just not gonna be the best. So just gonna kind of lightly brush over because I don't want to, because the green's still there. The green's still looking good. It was just that the rest of it, the black really got affected by it. I suppose like it was a base going on top of a base color, so like it makes sense as to why they just kind of clung to each other. Still, I can't believe I did that. Alright, well, faces are now, like once I finish this one, faces will be done, so we'll stick them on. And then once we've stuck them on, I think I might just take a fiver, and then just so I can I need to replace this. This is getting a bit I need to get some, not replace this, I need to grab some others. And I managed to like jam my thumb somehow. And the thumb's already sore. It's why I'm painting today rather than gaming like I normally would be. Because my thumb is very grumpy today. Alright, they're done. Now we're gonna stick their heads on. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Mr. Blunt Boy can have the silly face that fell into the paint pot. That's what we're gonna do. It's a bit spiderwebby. I'm just gonna get this one ready too, because it's a plastic one. Man, that popped in really nice. Didn't even shift. Let's see how much this one's gonna behave. Probably not. Ooh, damn, that one behaved as well. Surprising. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna very gently place these ones down so we can have a look. These guys, all three of them done so far. Now all they need are their arms. So we've got, for this one, we have that weapon. I think it's quite nice. Nice and sharp for them. And then we'll have this one for this guy. And then we'll have this one for this one. So when we come back from our fiber, we're gonna paint the hands and the arms up, and then we will attach them. Now attaching them is going to be fun. I think I'm going to place the gun arms on first, and then once they've set, that's when I'll put these on so that I know that they're going to be sitting properly. Because, like, at the moment, like, it will have to sit in here somehow. Like, they rest on each other. But then trying to get them to sit properly like that and hold them both at the same time while I do it, it's a bit tricky. So we're going to glue this one on first and then glue this one on once they're painted. So we're going to take a 5, and then after that we'll paint and we'll assemble. We're going to sit these guys up just so that they can dry off properly. Nice and neat there. So we'll take 5. We'll be back in and to finish painting once we're done. And we'll get these guys finished up today. Okay guys, we're back. Now, let me stop bumping that. Alright, so now we're going to paint these arms and the guns. So we'll need our Abaddon Black, Lead Belcher, Nuln Oil, and Tesseract Glow, which we have here. We'll get this one done first. Alright. Make sure all our brushes are good to go. And I think we might just go in with this guy, just get them all black and ready. A shake. Let's go. Because we just want to go all over these guys with this. Get a better grip on it. We're just doing the base, so doesn't matter if it's not completely opaque, because especially for the gun we will be going over it with the Lead Belcher. The black just gives it a nice base to start with. Make sure we get into all those corner bits. These little bits too. Because we might even use the Runefang Steel as the layer for our guns. I was watching a little bit of the Warfest stream, and some of the minis that people had painted were absolutely phenomenal. Like, there's no way that I would ever be able to paint it as well as those guys have. Like, it was just so pretty, some of them. And the detailing too. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so that one is done. I am going to do the base coat for all of these before we go on to doing the detailing. So we're just going to paint them all up black and then we'll go in detailing. Make sure we get in all those little crevices. Alright, now we're gonna gently hold it here so we can do this part. Alright. I did make a bit of an oopsie there because it wasn't quite dry. I'm going to make sure that they're all staying with their respective ones, because we don't want to get them mixed up. If we get them mixed up, then that just means that we'll get the wrong ones on the wrong things. I'm going to paint the bottoms of these too. I don't know what colour I'm going to go for. Maybe a brown, make it look like dirt. I think making it look like dirt might be a good way to go. I saw that you can get some really cool like terrain stuff to add on to, like moss, and I've seen people grab like dirt from their backyard to chuck on it as well, which is honestly like credit to you. Alright, I'm just gonna hold this one here while I do this, because I don't want to touch this end until it's dry. I'm gonna multitask a little bit here. And gently turn it. Okay. Oop. Turn. Now do this little bit here. Alright, I'm just gonna close that up. Try and dry these off a little bit. Doing things one-handed is always fun. But they are drying off. I'm just gonna give it a dry brush over. Just dry it off a little bit more. It won't take away the paint. It's just gonna help it dry that little bit, because it'll be that bit thinner. So there's a little bit it's on it that were a bit thick. So, and the hand is looking good, so I'm just going to leave the hand as is, and let's get to finishing up this. Open that back up. Okay. Alright, let's get the rest of this done. Get this finished up. Alright, that one is done. It's just gotta dry. Now I'll finish up this little bit. My fingers are getting very dirty at the moment, but that it's okay. We can always wash it off later. And that's just one of the things. I don't like wearing gloves when I'm painting, because it's very hard to find gloves in my size, because I do have quite small hands. Even the small gloves are way too big for me. I don't like wearing gloves. It means I have a lot less control over the actual painting of the models. I've seen some people making other people so mad from the mini painting community though, because like there was somebody that posted up on the Reddit being like, how do you like to paint your minis? And like one of them was building it first and then painting them. Now obviously with that you're not going to get the kind of detailing that you want. It's just going to cause issues. The other one was doing what I'm doing, which is building it step by step, painting it in between, so that you can get into all these little crevices and you can, you know, paint it up properly. And then there was one that was an absolute monstrosity, because they didn't even cut it from the fucking tray. They just painted it straight on the tray, and I'm like, that's a monster. Like, don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't be that guy. Like, please just paint it normally. Like, anything else would be fine. Just don't paint it directly on the fucking tray. Alright. That's good. You're good. Alright, let's... Oops. Gonna gently place it down. Now let's get this bit done. Still have paint on our brush, so that makes it a bit easier. A little bit of fluff. keep finding cat hairs everywhere. This is a very rough kind of coloration, which is fine because we just want to get that base painted. Very gently with this one because it hasn't completely dried yet. Okay. Get it in a position where I can put it down. Alright. So the black is done. We can put the black away now. Abaddon black. There are pieces like this that can go on. There's a couple of different ones that we can put on. Which I'll do at some point. I think these will be looking really cool on though. Might not get it done today, but we'll kind of see how we're going. So I think what I might do is that I might do the green first. Because I'm gonna get this brush that I just used, I'm gonna get that dry. I'm gonna leave it sit dry. Because I'm going to try and attempt to dry brush the guns, give them that real used look, if you know what I mean. So we'll grab our layer brush and we're gonna get the green done. I think we've got some parts on some of these. Well, this one doesn't have it. Might be one of the other ones. Yeah, this one has it. I think this one does as well. Yes, they've got the little bits that I could do in the bronze, but I don't know if I will bother doing them in the bronze. Like, I don't know if I'll bother doing it that way. Kind of see how we're feeling as we're going along. It's almost about time for me to wrap up for the day. But I think we'll aim to get these guys done. And kind of go from there. Very gently do this. I'm not doing the best job at the moment. My hands are a bit shaky, a bit struggly. I can see this bit here that I didn't cut very well. It's okay. We're making this work. I think I might do it between the fingers. Add some definition. Yeah, I like that. Not really gonna see the back of this here, but I still want to do it anyway. You guys can't see it very well. But just know it looks like absolute shit. It doesn't look good. good enough. That's good enough. Alright, let's do this one now. Alright. All these fine details are gonna do my head in, I swear to God. They're being a pain in the butt. There we go. I think next time I do this I'll have to change up when my camera is sitting so that my model doesn't keep going silly on me. But that's okay. We'll work it out at some point. Because this was just a spur of the moment. Let's see how it goes, because I felt like painting, so you all are stuck with it. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how that looks, so let's get on to the next one. I don't think I'm gonna bother too much with the little bit here going for the brass. I think might even just do it in the lead belcher color. I think that might be kind of where I go. Mainly because I'm a little bit lazy. It's a bit messy, it's okay. It's not the neatest, but you know what, it still works, it still looks okay. Alright, now let's do around here. Alright. It's looking fine. It's not the best, it's fine. We're not aiming for perfection. I think it'd be silly if we did. Nothing in this world is ever perfect. I have so much black paint on my fucking hands though. Like, holy shit. There's more on there than I thought there was. Oh, we've got this little bit here that we're gonna... I think that's meant to be like a cloth, maybe? I think it is. I'm also like completely unsure, completely winging it. But I think this bit's meant to be a little bit of what am I thinking? A little bit of cloth. Not like metal or anything. Alright, let's get this last bit done, and then we'll be done with the green. We can put her away. Very gently. Very gently. I say gently and then instantly go in and be like, nah, it's fine, just brush it. Brush it real fucking hard. It does this. The Tesseract glow doesn't go as well unless I'm like really laying it on thick, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. We're doing what we can. Well, at least I have a very clippable moment of when I dropped the head into the paint pot. That was a moment. Can't believe I fucking did that. My fingers are clearly struggling a little bit, like I just dropped that then. I don't know why I dropped it, but I dropped it. It's just like this bit as well looks like it's supposed to be cloth. I don't want to do the cloth. The cloth annoys me. I do not want to be a brother of cloth. No thank you. Alright. I think that's that done. It's good enough at least. Ugh. Alright. Now it is the guns. You can sit to the side. I need to do some line lining on. Now this is going to be fun. I'm going to see if I can. I'm just going to press that in very, very lightly. Up a little bit. If we can get this to work. Let's see if I can. It's sort of working. Sort of working. Okay, that's actually turning out okay. It very clearly, but it's not looking too bad. It's turning out better than I thought it was going to. I'm genuinely a little surprised how well that's turning out. Alright, very gently. Oh, that might have been a bit too much. Brush, 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 brush. Okay, the dry brushing is actually working out okay. I've managed to get it to work somehow. I was here talking about it earlier saying I can't fucking do it, and it's actually working out okay. Not the best dry brushing I've ever seen, but you know what? It ain't half bad. Now this is going to be the fun part, doing this bit and try not to get too much on top of it. You know what? I think that's okay. I think it's turned out okay. A little bit more. Because this I'm going to define a bit more the blade, mostly the bottom part of it. And we'll also go over it with some Nuln oil as well, just give it a bit more depth. But that didn't turn out too bad. It's given it a bit of a weathered look, which I'm quite happy with. let's see if I can keep doing it or if I end up fucking it up. Honestly, the way that this brush is splayed out really helps. So very close to being done, guys. Almost got these 3 Cabalette warriors done. That was a bit too much on that one. Oops. That's okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright, I don't want to put too much thought into it because if I do, then I will end up making an accident. Like that wasn't very good. I think it's because I've got, I had that little bit too much on it. But we've got it working. Okay, so we're gonna grab our liner again and we're gonna really define that blade with the lead belcher. It's this bottom part that we're doing. Oh, I hear a kitty cat. Because once I've done this, we'll grab the Nuln oil to be able to go over the over all this lead belcher, and that will just help us define it that little bit more. I think that's kind of as good as I'm going to be getting it. I'm just going to brush that a little bit more. Alright, Nuln oil time. Got plenty of it. Oh, the fun part's going to be gluing them together, especially with my thumb being a bit silly. Alright. I really want to get it into those creases. Make sure it's depositing quite nicely, because that will help us add some definition to it. Not much, honestly, but it's just enough to give it that little bit of depth. Like on certain parts of it. What are you screaming about, miss? One's done. I think this probably would have been, they would have looked a little nicer if I'd gone over with the Rune Fang steel, really added it, but I couldn't be asked. My back's getting a little sore because of how I'm sitting, and we're getting close to kind of being at our limit. Thumb's getting a little bit sore, so we don't want to push ourselves too hard. Otherwise I'm going to be useless for the rest of the week, and we don't want that. We don't want to be useless. But yeah, if you guys want to see more streams like this, do let me know. We'll obviously get it set up a bit better next time, but you know, let us know, and we can definitely look at doing more of these if you want to see me finish painting the rest of this combat patrol. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. I quite enjoy the painting experience. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I've had some blunders. We've had some interesting things happening. Alright, now it is time to glue away though. So we're gonna get these arms on first. The glue wants to come out. Come on, be nice. There we go. Tiny little drop. Don't want too much on there. Alright, now we're gonna get this into position. Right there looks right. Let's hold that there for a minute, because if we don't hold it, it's going to fall off on us, and we don't want that. We're just gonna hold it for a few seconds, let it grip, and make sure that it's not gonna stick to our fingers. Because then once this is kind of held, yep, there we go. We're gonna sit her off to the side and not touch it, and then we'll get on to the next one. Just because I want to make sure that these are glued nice and tight before we add the other hand. Now it's your turn. Nice little application there. Make sure it's sitting nice and flush. I just pushed his head a little bit. I am sorry, dude. Did not mean to do that. Let's fix it up a little bit. There you go. It does take a little bit for this glue to cure properly. Oh, your arm does not look right there. Alright, that looks better. I gotta look at it from all angles, otherwise it'll end up looking funny. Alright, his arm is on now. Now, this guy's arm. Okay, got that. Now, this way. Let's get your arm placed on nicely, my dude. That should work. If we get it sitting right. Gotta hold it for a few. Some nice gentle blows. And now I just gotta hold it and wait for it to adhere a little bit more. I think that's pretty good. So we're just gonna sit these down. And while they're drying, I'm just gonna step away. I'm just gonna quickly go to the toilet. And then once they're actually dried a little bit more, we'll attach the little arms that don't, and we'll attach them to the gun as well. So I'll just step away and go to the toilet while they dry a minute, and then we'll get them all stuck together. God, always love how my model goes whenever I sit back down. It goes a bit funny. Okay, let's check on this one. This was the first one we did. Yeah, alright, I'm pretty happy to try and get this to stick in. I just want to have a fiddle with it first. Alright, it's that bit that it's gonna... Alright, this one is gonna be a bit tricky to put on. Yes, miss, you were yelling at me again. A little bit here. I'm gonna chuck a little bit on the hand as well, so that it can get that grip on the gun. Good. Okay. Now we just gotta hold it. We have it here, and we've got to precariously hold this. Ow! Hey, are you trying to make an appearance again, miss? Alright, that one's done. We have the kitty back. He wants attention again. Yes? Very cute, aren't you? Yeah, you know you're cute. She knows she's cute. Alright, now this one. So I need to make sure it's gonna sit in. Alright. It's gonna be sitting about there. Alright, we need to let this dry a bit more, I think. So, and give it a little bit of a blow. You want to blow on it too? No, you're just gonna sniff it? Yeah, it smells like glue. What? Alright, sit down properly, miss, and then you can stay here, okay? Do not go attacking the little guys. I know they look like they're gonna be fun to play with, but no. Scaldy. She's smelling it all, because she can smell the glue. The glue is not for you to be playing with, my darling. Let's get that in there. There is about there, I think. Gotta be so careful placing these together. If you don't glue it just right, they'll fall apart. Aren't they, miss? You don't care, you just want to be the center of attention, don't you, miss? Alright, now let's place this one, check out to see where it's gonna be fitting. Whoop. Why are you looking at me like that, all shady-eyed? Alright, about there. Oh my gosh, miss. Well, I suppose she wants attention. I wonder I wonder what gives us that impression. Hello, miss. Aww. You want to say hello to everyone? Hey, oop, careful. I'll catch up. You're just gonna be a bit of a bum. I'm climbing on my desk. You don't care as long as you're being held like a baby. Yes? You just want to be held like a baby. There she is. No, stay away from the glue. You're such a big baby. Aww. We got surprise cats on stream today. Normally you guys don't get to see them because they're... I normally don't have an actual IRL cam on. Alright. Now we can get this one if she's gonna behave and not climb all over me. Gentle gluing. Now I'll set that off to the side very carefully. About there. Yeah, about there. Now we can hold it there and let it sit. I can't quite reach that with my hand, so I'm just gonna quickly grab this little bit of fur that somebody put on there. Oh, that's not even wanting to pick it up. Oh, there we go. Got it. You got fur all over it, miss. Alright. Those are now. Those are good. I think we're gonna paint the bottom of it though. Are you just sucking on your toes? You just want to see what's going on the desk? That's paint. Do they get your approval? Do we think that they get her approval? I think she doesn't care so long as she's getting my attention. But hey, we got these done. Oh, don't spin over. I'll lay them down and we're gonna show them off, miss. Got some Catalite Warriors done. How about that? Got 3 done today. We did good, miss. What do you think? What do you think of these, huh? Reckon we did good? You don't care. You're just in your zone. You're making bickies. She's quite happy. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these turns out, even though this one had a bit of a mishap with its head falling in. It is a little bit hard to see the detailing, you guys. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how these have turned out. This one's probably my favorite though. I'm quite fond of this. This is definitely my favorite one so far, other than the Archon. The Archon one is really, really cool. But yeah, okay. That is gonna be me done today. I need to make myself something to eat. And apparently I need to give this one some attention because she's quite happy getting some attention from me at the moment. She's got them happy cat face on, don't you, baby? Yeah. Oh, princess. Oh, she's very, very cute at the moment. We're gonna have to look at getting a kitty cam, I think. What do you reckon, miss? We get a kitty cam? So that you can show everyone how cute you are? Nice when you're nice to your sister like this. So, I'm just gonna have a look. Look at something. I think we might look at raiding somebody today, yeah? So let's have a look. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger while we have a look, so you can look at me. Even though she's. Oh, hey, hang on. I move my hand myself. You can see the little paw there making bickies. Air bickies. We're making air bickies. This has just turned into me talking about my cat. Oh, she found my arm to make air bickies on. That's very, very cute. Alright, we're gonna check out the other viewers. Other ones for this game. For this game. Oh my god, why did I say game? It's not a game. Well, I mean, I suppose it could be. Oh, there are very few people here. Okay, so I think okay, that person is going off as well. I'm just having a look at some other people.
Mad at me.
We're just gonna see who's watching.
No.
Oh, damn.
I want to go to another painter, I think. Who do we want to go to, eh? Ow, miss, that hurts. Oh, I just got a claw in the boober. That's not pleasant. Got this. I'm just checking out the other streamers that are currently painting. To kind of see. I think I found who I want to go to. It is another Warhammer painting coloring person. So I am just let's see if we can. Okay, I want to type in for it. Sorry, just ignore my yes, here it is. So this is the person that I'm wanting to. Alright, so we're gonna jump on. We're gonna raid this person who is also currently painting at the moment. I think they're doing Space Marines at the moment. So let's go give them some love and see how they're going with their painting. Alright, let's go.